Good evening, Twitter. It's been a while, huh? It's only been a month, I know. Well, actually, no. Since like my full last video, since my short, it's been like what? I don't know, like a few weeks. But the point is, we're back. We're back in black. I was going to make a video on the halfway to Halloween, but unfortunately, halfway to Halloween was kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie, so we didn't get a video out on that. But before we start, I would like to talk about my haunt for a little bit. So, yes, it's going to be Lovecraftian themed with Cthulhu and all that. In fact, I have Cthulhu right here, the Metallica moment, and I have that guy up there. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I also have that. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty nautical themed. I'm trying to get all the supplies right now, because last year was an absolute disaster. I did not get all the hay bales I wanted. I did not get, I just wasn't able to get all the stuff I needed for the haunt. And it, not only did the haunt turn out mid, but last year in general was mid for me, which really sucked, because last year I would have hoped to be really good, but unfortunately it wasn't. So, yeah, we're going to be going over halfway to Halloween and the new teaser. We'll go over it at halfway to Halloween first, which was the deluxe ghost trap prop. I don't really care for that, to be honest. Silent and Deadly. A lot of people's goats returned. Silent and Deadly. I know I clown on clowns a lot, no pun intended, but I actually really like Silent and Deadly. I think he's a good clown. He's not some big scary monster clown. They're not even scary, by the way. He's just unnerving, and that's all a clown needs to be, is unnerving. The quality seems better than the... honestly, I prefer this one than the older one, because the quality just seems so much better. And I know he has a bit of a short activation, but that doesn't really bother me. I won't be getting him, of course, because I don't do anything with clowns. But if I was doing stuff with like a circus or a carnival, I would probably get him. He's not a bad price too. I think he's like what, $180? That's like a really good price, especially for a 6-foot character. So yeah, he's the GOAT. They returned Michael Myers. Meh, I don't really care for that prop. Dark Princess also returned. Meh, I don't really care. And before we get to the teaser, Spiirt has announced that flagship store will not be having its grand opening now. This doesn't affect me, because I don't go to flagship. I wasn't planning to go. I don't think I'll ever be able to go, unfortunately. But yeah, flagship, it got canceled because of all the tariffs and stuff. Tariffs, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it, okay? Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But there's a certain orange-haired man behind it. Hopefully he fixes it. I don't like to get political here, but I voted for Megatron, guys. I voted for Megatron on Cybertron. I voted for the Decepticons. Unfortunately, the Decepticons didn't win. But I love me the Decepticons, alright? Megatron, he just wants Energon, bro. He just wants his Energon. Anyways. So yeah, there was also a Spiirt Halloween video game. I don't have an NES system, and neither do I play video games that much, unless you talk about like Minecraft or Totally Accurate Battle Simulator or stuff like that. Other than that, I don't really play video games. I don't know. I'd rather look for bugs, alright? That's not an insult, by the way. I genuinely like looking for bugs. Specifically isopods. In fact, I have one right here. I have an isopod right here. Anyways, let's move on to the actual teaser. Now, everyone has already analyzed this thing to heck and back. Like, I'm not gonna pause anything in the video, because everyone else already did. But what was revealed there is that there was electrified corpses returning. We are getting a new raccoon latex prop, which I kind of want. I don't know what I would use it for, but he's silly. There is this weird zombie dude with white hair. I don't know. He looks a little cheap to me. I'll just have to see what he does. Maybe he's like one of those poison prop animatronics that like move violently. That would be really cool, actually. I don't know. That's just my guess. There's a map with all these names on it. It says Elm Street on there. Maybe we'll get Freddy Fazbear. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna get Freddy Krueger, maybe. What else is there? It said Terrifier on one of the panels on the subway thing. So we might be getting a new Terrifier animatronic, maybe. I don't think Art the Clown. I would say, like, Vicky or something. I think Vicky, yeah. It would probably go with Vicky. Because we already have Pale Girl and two Art the Clowns. Hopefully, Art the Clown doesn't become a character that gets, like, a shoot ton of props every year. Like Mac Ralston, aka Hotformer, on his recent stream said, we need more original characters. We need more underrated characters. Me personally, I want Pyramid Head. I don't play Silent Hill, but I want to get into it. Pyramid Head. I like Pyramid Head. In terms of stuff I actually seen and do, that made no sense. In terms of stuff I actually seen, can we please get Freddy Fazbears? Pretty please. I want Freddy Fazbears. Freddy Fazbears, please. What else was in the video? There was a heavy emphasis on rats. I like rats. They're so silly creatures. I want a pet rat. And let's get into the big stuff now. Massive rat animatronic. The giant rat that makes all the rules, as one would say. It got leaked. I'm not gonna show the photo. Him or Strawman's box. I'm not showing those. But a massive rat animatronic. I think his name was Mutated Sewer Rat. I don't know. It's a bit of a generic name, but yeah, whatever. It looks pretty good. I like it better than Morris Costumes 1. Morris Costumes 1, I don't know. It looks a little cartoony. The Spiirt one, though, it looks more realistic. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. It doesn't fit my theme this year, although next year, since I'm not doing a theme, I'm just going to do all the 3 past years I've done. Plague of the Doctor, Walkers of Rockwood Ranch, and Innsmouth. I'm just going to do those in, like, little sections. One part will be the Plague of the Doctor, one will be the Pumpkin Patch. You get it. Yeah. So, if I did get the rat, it would go in the Plague Doctor section, but I want that to be more of a focus on Plague Doctors rather than rats. Although rats do play a huge role in that theme. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. I haven't seen any animatronics this year that have really caught my eye. I was thinking about maybe getting the Fisherman, since he's more like... He's more of a, what's the word? He's more of like a coastal fisherman rather than like a swamp fisherman. Which, that fits my theme. Maybe he could be like one of the shell-shocked victims that saw the deep ones, or Cthulhu. Or that shark. I could also get the shark. But the Eldritch stuff more like revolves around like tentacles. But there are like fish people, so I don't know. I was also thinking about getting the Lowe's Kraken Groundbreaker, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it. It's like $300. Lowe's has a really trash lineup, by the way. Their lineup, trash. The prices are horrifying. The prices are scarier. They're worse than Spiirt. They're worse than Spiirt, which is crazy. I do wish they returned Cthulhu for Haunted Hill Farm, because I really needed Cthulhu for my theme, but he was like $450 anyway, so it's not like I would be able to get him. I just need a new Lovecraft prop, okay? I need something with tentacles. Something like Deathstalker would be cool. I need another Deathstalker prop. But yeah, I already have Deathstalker, so even if I don't get any animatronics this year, I could just utilize the ones I already have. I would just need to get like fish masks and stuff. I was thinking about getting an anglerfish mask for the Hauntress right there. And I was thinking about getting that Zagoni not anglerfish, that Zagoni fish mask for that one, Rosemary, I think. Maxstraw, I can't implement him into the theme because that just doesn't fit. And then I could probably fit Hanging Plague Doctor into the theme. I don't know. Plague Doctors aren't necessarily Lovecraftian, but I don't know. He could just fit. So, yeah, I have some ambitious plans. I made a PowerPoint. I will probably go over that in another video. Just not today. So yeah, besides the rat animatronic, there was Sinister Strawman. He sounds interesting. I think he's a Mr. Dark reskin. I don't know if I would get him yet, but he seems interesting. And then of course it got confirmed it's a sewer theme. Sewer? No, a subway. A subway. I like it. I think it'll turn out really cool. I don't know how the theme layout is gonna go. It could be similar to last year's. Although I kind of hope it's similar to 2023, but 2024's layout would probably make more sense. It's more of like a train thing. So, yeah. Overall, I think Spiirt is gonna cook this year. Spiirt is gonna cook up a 5-star meal. Even if I'm not gonna get anything from them, I could still get stuff on the after sale for next year. So, yeah. They're gonna cook. They're gonna cook. Okay. It's good. Home Depot and Spiirt might be the only stores that cook this year. I'm gonna be honest. So, yeah. I don't know how to end the video, so I'm just gonna end it right here. So, yeah. Adios.